Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Listen, we got a good one for you today. Brand new game called Open Country. Got hunting, fishing, survival. Seemed right up my alley. I put in a few hours and I plan to put a few more. This video, it's all about a few tips and tricks that I wish I knew before I just hopped right into it. I think you guys will like it. If you do, hit that like button. If you want to catch me live on stream playing this game and a few other games, hit that follow button. Let's hop right into it. I hope you guys enjoy this one.
Cold numbers and paperwork. I feel trapped in a concrete jungle, and it's slowly draining the joy out of my life. I used to be happy and free. Nothing beats the open country, the poetry of the wind crafting a rhyme on every tree and mountain, the applause of the leaves celebrating harmony. I won't find that in here. I'm done with this rat race, wasting my best days sitting at a desk under fluorescent lights swapped in paperwork. I don't know what happens tomorrow, but I do know I have my two hands and the open wilderness. I'm home, the open country.
Alright, starting this list off at number 3 is the 60-pound weight limit that you get in your starting backpack. Now there are a bunch of heavy materials that you need to pick up and carry with you. And when your backpack hits that 60-pound max, you start moving slow. It doesn't matter how close you are. You need to drop a stack of something, even if it drops you to 59.7, in order to start moving at your regular speed again. This skill and many more can all be upgraded in your skill tree. Hopping over into your weapon skills, you can upgrade your breath control. Your weapon usage reduces the wear and tear on your weapons. You can upgrade your accuracy for different kinds of guns, your reload speed for different kinds of guns, increase your melee attack speed and your melee attack damage. And if we hop on over to survival, we can upgrade our sneak, our resistance to damage, cold and heat, our water retention. Intuition increases our hunter sense, and there's so much more. We can go deeper into this in another video. Hopping over to our crafting skills, Bushcraftsman increases the amount of time it takes for buildings to decay, and Medicine Man, when crafting medical items, their healing properties are increased. This is very important, and it may be in the video a little bit later on. Alright, now that we've gone over some of the skills, how do we upgrade them? Every mission that you complete, you get skill points. These skill points are increased the farther along you are in the game. If you want to increase that backpack weight limit right off the bat like I did, scroll on down in your survival skills and upgrade Atlas. You're welcome. Rolling in at number 2 on the list is a quick dive into the main materials you're looking at in the early game. Let's start off with the knife and the hatchet. These two items are used to craft almost everything under your bushcraft tab, including your campfire, your camp, your tinder, your bow drill. Basically everything under your bushcraft tab you need your knife and your hatchet to build, with the exception of all of your medical crafting, which we can get into later. But for now, the knife and the hatchet both require rocks and branches to craft. They do deteriorate and disappear, so I would suggest having a couple rocks and a few branches in your inventory, expecting to have to rebuild those. All of your materials, including branches, rocks, herbs, berries, logs, they can all be found on the ground all around the world. I find the most branches, logs, and rocks in these white birch trees. That's where I seem to find the most of them. After you've collected all of your materials and you're back in your bushcraft tab, you're ready to make your camp. You can build your campfire, but if you build the camp, you get the fire anyways. I usually end up building the camp every time. First thing, starting your fire, you need your bow drill, and you always need tinder. You can use a magnesium flint when you get one, but you always need the tinder. You can make your tinder and your bow drill both under your bushcraft tab. Again, you're going to need branches, logs, and either your hatchet or your knife or both. The comfier you are, the better you rest. You need to upgrade your camp, put in beds, covers, keep yourself warm, keep yourself comfy. You will gain more energy when you rest. But don't stop there. Upgrade your campfire. If you want to smoke your food, you want to clean your water, you need to upgrade your campfire as well. While your food is cooking over the fire, that is a great time to go rebuild your material stash or take the rest that you need. Alright, topping this list off at number 1 is the crafting of your medicine and the cleaning of your water. As you can see, I'm very hungry and I have parasites. I'm sick from something I've eaten, something I've drank, maybe dirty water. A few things that you have to do to start cleaning that up is building your camp, getting your campfire started. To do that, you need your bow drill, your tinder. You can just start your fire, scroll on down to prepare, and I would suggest cooking everything that you have available to you. Doesn't matter what it is, your meat, your mushrooms, your fish, get it all cooked while you're at the fire. In your health tab, you do have recommended treatments for your parasites, and all of your medicine can be found in the bushcraft tab. You're going to want to make whatever treatment necessary, and it'll be over in your backpack when you're done. But you do not use that item in your backpack for healing. You go back to your health bar, you click what you want to use, and you use it on whatever you need. In this case, I'm going to use it on my parasites instead of the starvation because I have food cooking over the fire. Once your mushrooms are done, they take a little less time than the meat. You can eat those to hold yourself over. As you can see, it gave me a little bit. It's not a whole lot. The mushrooms do hold you over for a little bit if you have a lot of them. Once your raw meat is cooked, you can take it off the fire. This is what really heals you. Eating both of these items will heal you right up to full. The only thing left to do after this, before you rest, is you need clean water. You need to upgrade your campfire, put the grill on the campfire, and run on over to some water. When you get to water and your thermos is empty, all you gotta do is use the item near the water and he'll fill it up for you. Run on back to your campfire. You can see the 3 bars above your thermos are dirty. That means it's dirty water. That's going to make you sick if you drink it. Now that you've upgraded your fire pit, when you go to prepare, your contaminated water can be boiled into fresh water. When the water is done boiling, you can pick it up. And in your thermos, you notice the bars on top of your thermos are now blue. You now have clean water to drink. The only thing left to do now is to rest for your energy. You are full on food, full on water. You can rest for a long time, but the longer you do rest, the less of these attributes you're going to have when you wake up. We rested for 6 hours here, and we're about just over half on all of them. You can drink your clean water right when you wake up, eat your berries if you want, and head on out to explore the world. Parasites are not the only thing that can get you in trouble in this world. If you make one jump wrong, fracture your leg, that's a whole different kind of sickness. With a fractured leg, it even tells you you're in for a rough night. Regrowing bones is a nasty business. When fractures occur out in the wild, the victim needs to immobilize the broken bone until medical attention can be offered. This can only be done using a splint. And these splints can be built in your bushcraft tab, right down at the bottom. You need a branch, rope, bandages, and of course your knife. If you build a splint, you need to go to your health tab again. Use that just like you did with the medicine for your parasites. And you're back to normal. You should be able to run back at your full speed. Head on out into the world. Enjoy this.